when I come out because I was not supposed to take so long ago when we did after. So I'm not I think a few minutes. My neighbor called me Nana Pharaoh. I want to talk in tonight. Let me say you would. I'm gonna tell you what I was Chankwa.
Hello. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. How are we? Let me hope everyone is good. We have started our training. We have started our training right away. We have just connected it on YouTube. So whenever you try to log in here on Zoom and it is failing, whenever you try to connect here on YouTube and Zoom, and it is disturbing, don't worry. You just go to YouTube and we do it. Okay, let's just do it. This is going to be amazing. I think this is going to work for us. So whenever you are saying that the network is not helping you to get started with us on Zoom, joining us here, don't worry. You just log in on YouTube and you can watch us live. Okay, this is Kayinda Usaamah. I'm a VP of Breakthrough. I'm your trainer tonight. I'm going to be doing a leaders mentorship here. I'm going to be giving you information on how you are going to become the next. You're going to become the next big topic here in Royal Q. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? If you are ready, that is fantastic. If you are ready, that is fantastic. We're going to have a very nice topic today, which we are going to be discussing right now. Okay, which we are going to be discussing right now. I think you are very ready to learn. Many people are building teams here, but they lack what we call people skills. People skills are very, very important, and we need them so that we can build our business as a real business which is going to pay us good money. If you treat Royal Q as a business, I usually tell these people that if you treat this app as a business, it will give you good money. If you treat it as a business. But if you decide to not treat it as a business, it will give you small money. It will not pay you as good as you want. But the day you start to treat it as a shop, as a day, for example, let me ask you a question. If someone has a shop, what do? They wake up early in the morning, they go sit in their shop, they make sure it is on, they make sure that it's on point, they make sure that they contact their customers, they make sure that their business is moving smoothly. But if people are doing Royal Q, they are not doing the same. They are treating this business as a joke. They are treating this business as a scam. They are not giving it time. They're not trying to learn. They are doing nothing to make sure that their business grows. They don't take any of that. They don't take time to learn and do their business. So at the end of the day, they don't benefit from this business. Today, that's what I want us to discuss. And that's what I want us to discuss today, so that every one of us can learn and really do it more aggressively. We are going to make money in this business. This business can pay us good money. It can pay us very, very good money. Whenever we are in this training, please make sure you attend with your leaders. you can make sure they attend and join you here so that they can learn, with us. Okay, so that they can learn with us. Okay, we want to build, we want to build the best team. We want to build the biggest business. We want everyone who joined us to benefit from this community. RoyalQ is a family. RoyalQ is a family. RoyalQ is a revolution which has come to change the status of our people. Our people have no jobs. Our people are unemployed rather. Very many youths are unemployed today. They can't afford life. They have their smartphones. They are wasting time on TikTok. They are wasting time on the internet. They are on Facebook. They are really spoiling their time and youth. How about if you start a campaign of teaching them how to use the internet and generate income? How would that be? If RoyalQ is paying someone $3,000 a month, another person $5,000 a month, another person $10,000 a month, how about if you show another person and you teach them from zero until they learn it? How would that be? It would give you the best joy. Someone was asked, a very successful gentleman, is one of the most successful person in this industry. He was asked a question, what makes you more happy? He said that my biggest happiness, and I believe everyone has it, that is the feeling you get when you give. That is the feeling you get when you give. That is the best feeling ever in this world. That's what he said. What did he mean? When you give without expecting the same in return, it will be the best feeling. Helping someone who needs, this person can't even give you back, but you decided to help them. That feeling you get when this person gets successful, when this person becomes a thing, it will be the best feeling ever. I want you to imagine you started this business, and then I want you to imagine you started this business, and then you get someone, maybe on the street, maybe from anywhere, and you teach them how to trade, and this person someday they start making $10,000 a month. How would you feel? How would you feel for sure? That someone one day builds a house, buys a car, takes their kid to the best schools. How will you feel? Because this person's success will be a result of your phone call, of your message you gave them, maybe on social media. You get my point? My today's topic, I'm going to be discussing downline and upline relationship. That's our topic today. That's our topic today. Today we are going to learn downline and upline relationship. What do I mean by this? When you bring someone in the business and they join you, you become an upline. You become a leader. Someone who joined you, we call them downline. They are your members. They are your customer. So today we are going to discuss a relationship between these two people. Someone who brings another in the business of RoyalQ. Maybe you are on social media, you go out there, you fake someone, you show them how your RoyalQ works, and they join. They have become your downline. What relationship should you have with this person? How are you going to handle them? That's our topic today. Introduction. Network marketing requires a very strong team relationship. When you are into this business, you need to have a very strong team relationship if you want your business to grow as a team. Okay? As a team, if you want your business to grow, you need a very strong team relationship. I want you to imagine, as a Royal Q team, if we are so cooperative that we make sure that everyone who joins us understands trade settings, everyone who joins us learns how to spot markets, everyone who joins us learn how to put fuel on their app, everyone who joins us learn how to bind their application, everyone who joins our team, we make sure that we teach you how to hold and which coins to hold, that the profits you make in trading don't eat the money. Go and put this money in this coin. We move like that as a family, as a team. If we do that, by the end of this bull run, 2026, every one of us will have at least 100,000 US dollars profit in this business. Is that amazing? Think about it. When we as a team, Royal Q family, all of us, we are having 100,000 US dollars on our Binance seated. That means the coming bull run 2027, we are going to be a very rich family. How are we going to achieve that? Teamwork, a very strong team relationship. As a team, we must have a relationship. Excitement brings people to the business, but relationship keep them in the business. Did you know that? Excitement. Some people are excited to join us. They are excited to make money. They are excited to buy the robot and it generates income for them. They are really excited about that. But you know what keeps them here? It is the relationship. I'm going to give you an example of a church. How do churches operate? How comes a church? This is where you can see a church in an area. These people have gatherings every week, several times. How do they do it? How do they keep the pace? It is the relationship. Relationships keep people in the church. Excitement brings people to the church. Relationships keep them in the church. The relationship they have with their pastor, the relationship they have with their fellow people in the church, the relationship they have with the God, it keeps them in the church. Same thing in your business. You will not bring someone into your queue. You don't help them make money. You don't teach them the things. You don't give them the right expectations, and you expect that person to stay in the business. They won't stay. They will quit. I have seen very many people quitting this business, and it is happening every time. In most of the times, it is because of an upline not doing their job right. However, there are people whom you can't control. That will be another topic. But today, we are discussing this. Role of an upline. If you bring someone into the business, what is your role? What are your roles in the business? What should you do? Your role is simple. Nourish like a mother, protect like a father. If you want to keep your business growing, if you want to see your team growing, nourish like a mother, protect like a father in the business. What do I mean by nourishing like a mother? I want you to look at how mothers build their families, how mothers take care of their kids. They nourish the kid. After giving birth to this very tiny creature, very tiny, just 1.5 kilograms, 2 kilograms. When the baby is 3 kilograms, is too heavy. Can you imagine? She gives this baby breastfeed every time. She makes sure she cleans the baby. When the baby cries, he makes sure he hugs them. He puts them on his chest. on her chest to make sure that the baby is comfortable. The baby starts to sit. She makes her sit. She makes the baby sit. She makes the baby walk. She helps her. That's what we call nourishing, nurturing. A woman can take care of this small creature until one day you see this man, this creature, when it has become a very big woman or a man, driving cars, having a very big business. How did we get this big man? From nourishing, from nurturing of a mother. As a leader, when someone joins your business, nourish them. Start from zero. These people don't know anything about the business. They don't know anything about crypto. They're just learning. They joined for excitement of making profits. Now make sure they understand these concepts. Make sure they learn the business. Make sure they do. If they learn the business, what is going to happen? If they learn the business, what is going to happen? They are going to prosper. I have seen people growing in this business from step one. There's a gentleman. He is called Josh. Joshman. Joshman from UAE. He's a great leader. But this is someone who contacted me some months back. He was like, hey, I want to do this trading. Can you really help me? I was like, I'm available. I started teaching him. I encouraged him to come in Zooms, learn trading, learn how the market moves. He learned trade settings. So I started really teaching him. Today, this gentleman is a V2. He learned trading, he's making money in trading, and at the same time, he is making money in team building. But this is someone who started from zero. He didn't know anything about this business, about cryptocurrency, nothing. So as an upline, one of your role is to nourish someone who joins you. Then protect like a father. Protect your team from scams. Some people are investing here in RoyalQ, and then you see someone withdrawing their money just because they're in floating loss for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, a week, a month, and then they are taking their money in a scam because someone told them, you're wasting your money there. Here, there is an application. It's called the BBC. If you put money on BBC, you are going to make 10% a day. They're like, what? What is 10%? Like 10% you don't know. You are having how much money in RoyalQ? I'm having 1,000. Now, with 1,000, you're going to be making $100 a day. Like, are you serious? Like, yes. Then someone's like, that is $3,000 a month. Let me withdraw my money. They withdraw their money. They put it on the other BBC app. After 1 week, BBC closes. You didn't protect. So as a leader, you must protect your team. Our people are investing in scams because they don't know. So you must teach them. You must teach them to differentiate these scams from the right businesses. So protect like a father, nourish like a mother. The mother nourishes, the mother nurtures, then the father protects. The father is tough. Sometimes you need to be tough. Okay? So now let's talk about the sponsoring phase. When you are doing your business, and then you are out there, maybe on social media, maybe you are doing outreaches, there is a time when you are doing sponsoring so much. You are talking to people, you're showing them business, and then these people are coming in to join you. What do you need to do? First of all, do a proper orientation. When someone joins you, do an orientation for them. What is an orientation? An orientation is a time you spend with a new person and you take them through the business model. That this application you are seeing here, it's called RoyalQ. Keep your passwords very safe. Did you take screenshots? Yes, I did. Did you do this? They tell you, yes, I did. Like, thank you. Now, this application, This is where you check the profits. This is where you see the fuel. This is where you see the coin you are trading. Now, when you see it like red, like here, it is a buying. When you are seeing it in green, it's about to sell. When it sells, it will send you a message here. Like you orient this person. How much is your trading capital? You have started with $100. That's no problem. But please have a goal to increase your money, because $100,000 won't give you that good money you want to make in the business. Please have a goal of increasing your capital. Let's assure, if you decide to increase your capital, how much do you think it will be? I can make $200, no problem. How much do you want to make from this business? And you are like, for sure, I want to make this, because this business is giving people out there a lot of money. How about you? How much do you want to get from this business? Literally, if this business pays me $300 a month, I'm good to go. You're like, okay, with $300, you need $1,000 at least as your trading capital. You're like, what? You're like, yes. So you are doing an orientation. What to expect? Expect floating loss. Some days the robot won't trade because the coin had gone down. Maybe the market is down. Some days you will make the money, some days you will not make the money. Tell them what to expect. That's what we call an orientation. Orient people. Okay? Orient people who are joining your business. Orient them. Tell them what to do. Huh? That's when we are in the sponsoring phase. Second, explain to them what to expect. Expectations are key. You know, in most of the times, people are joining our Royal Q robot with excitement because they were on social media. They saw a certain screenshot. Someone was making $3,000 a day. They come with that excitement. They're like, if I make a quarter of that, I'm good to go. Because this is what people do. They go on the calculator, they put those dollars, they divide it by, they put those dollars, they multiply it with the dollar value of their local currency. And they're like, what? This is a lot of money. Even if I make a quarter of it, I'm good to go. They buy the robot, they put their $50 as capital, and then they are expecting the boom. Orient them that with your $50, this is nothing in trading. The money you want to make, you need a good capital. Can we sit down and do a strategy how you are going to get capital? By the way, if you can't get capital, there is also another way of team building. When I do it like this. You can join my team. I'll train you. I'll train you if you're interested in team building, because not everyone is interested in team building. Others are want to focus on trading. Mostly people with good money. I was telling someone about team building and I was like, no, when I have my good capital, I don't have that time to convince people. These people can make you angry. You are showing them something which will benefit them, but they want you to, they want you to convince them. They want you to, I don't have that time. I am making my money good. If they are not interested, let them be there. I'm like, okay, no problem. So some people are not interested in team building, others are. Find out what they want. Okay? Training. Let's talk about training. When you are building a team, one of the upline and downline relationship is training. Trainings are important. Learn and teach your team. You cannot teach people what you didn't learn. Many of us here, we don't know how to bind. Many of us here, we don't know how to do trade settings. Many of us here, we even don't understand the trade settings of Royal Q and what they mean. Someone doesn't know what is one shot and cycle. Someone doesn't know what is sub-bin and whole warehouse. They are in the business. They're making the money. Please, with such an attitude, with such a level, you cannot help others make money here. First, you as a person, you must learn. You as a person, you as a leader, you yourself, you must be in class and learn. When you learn, you're going to help others. Tools and basics. Tools and basics are also very important. What are the tools and what are the basics? Our business is virtual. Our business is virtual. Our business is virtual. You must make sure that people have tools. The tools we need here are just the applications. RoyalQ app, Binance app, the Zoom app, the WhatsApp app, the TradingView app. Those applications, those are the tools we need here. Someone who wants to do team building, they must have the video which explains the business. That's a tool. The basics. The basics, we know them. Everyone must know how to check profits. Everyone must know how to add fuel. If you can't add fuel in your business, you won't make the money because the robot will stop trading sometime back and you will miss money. I have a friend, his robot stopped 2 days back. He had good capital 2 days back because he didn't put fuel. So he had to first wait for me and look for me to add fuel. But what if he had learned how to add fuel? He would just do it himself. He missed profits for the last 2 days. Create a training system. We have training systems here. We have the Zoom, we have the YouTube. That's our training system. Every 12 p.m. we have a training. Every 8 p.m. we have a Uganda training. Every 10 p.m. we have another training for leaders mentorship. That's our training system. Plug in your new people. Let them come and learn. They can even learn things we taught before they join. Let them go to YouTube. That's our training system. Anything which doesn't have a training system, it can't survive. Okay? So, communication. What is communication? As a leader, as an upline, you must have communication skills. As an upline, be positive, be a messenger of hope. Let me tell you one of the qualities of a good leader. A good leader must be a messenger of hope, not a doomsday prophet. Some of us, we are doomsday prophets. Let me give you a scenario. Last year, in December, RoyalQ every year in December, it upgrades its system. Every year. Even this year, it will. For those who will survive for the whole year, and you stay with us up to December next year, up to December this year. So in December, RoyalQ gave us a message. We are going to do an upgrade on this day to take 3 days. Oh, you started seeing people. Oh, that app has gone. It has closed. It will never come back. Just like other apps. You know, scams, when they are closing, they also use the same excuse that they're doing an upgrade, then they don't come back. So they thought it's the same. I even saw leaders. A leader is a V2, someone who has a team, but he's also now becoming a doomsday prophet. He's like, hey, please withdraw your money. Someone withdrew all the money from trades which were in a negative. From trades which were in negative. He made losses because he was expecting RoyalQ to close. It didn't. For the 3 days they told us, the upgrade was done. The app was back. A leader must be a messenger of hope. As we were in the upgrade, I was telling my people, please calm down. The business is paying us good money. This has been happening for the past years. Even last year, they did an upgrade. Even the year I joined, they did an upgrade. Why are you getting scared? You become a messenger of hope. not a doomsday prophet, because it crumbles your empire, your team. Good news down, bad news up. What do I mean by this? Whenever you have good news, spread them to your team. Whenever you have bad news, don't tell them to your team. Don't tell your team that you lost your phone. Never tell your team that you forgot your password. A leader, you tell people you forgot your password. Don't tell your team the bad news about the business. Good news down, bad news up. How many times do we know that a president is sick, president of a country? It is rarely spread. Do you think presidents don't get sick? They do. Don't you think presidents get emotional? Maybe they lose a father, maybe they lose a very good close friend. They do. But bad news up, good news down. They have someone they look up to share these moments with, not the whole team. The whole team is the country. Both upline and downline learn how to edify one another. What do I mean by edification? Let me give you an example. Let's assume you have someone, you want this person to see business, but you want someone who has more experience than you to talk to them. Do an edification of your leader before you give the number to your prospect. That, hey, Joseph, I'm going to give you this guy's number. He's my mentor. This person showed me this business. I respect him so much. He's a very busy man. He's a V2 of the company. He has a rank of the company. He has limited time. But I talked to him that I have a friend whom I want you to enlighten the business to him. Inbox him, tell him your name. Will be ready, waiting for you. He's a very busy man, but he loves working with people. He will listen to you. When this person comes in the inbox, they will give respect to the leader. But other people, do you know what we do? Talk to this guy, to explain everything about Reiki. And then you see someone inboxing you, and then they are talking with no respect at all. If you miss that protocol, you might lose a lot of business. But if you do it right, you can do good business. Have you ever went to a school? Just a mere school. But the moment they forward you to their HM, headmaster, you can even be earning more than the headmaster. But that guy, the headmaster man, is a big man at school. You can't just talk to him. They will tell you he's busy in his office. Wait here. Hey, the guy you are waiting for, he's earning $200 a month. Only. Mutwalo nsanvu. Naye ne bakutuuza ku katebe omulinde. You sit on a chair to wait for this person. He's busy in the office. Or busy doing what? But you have to wait. That's the edification. They edify their leader at school. They tell you, wait here. He's busy, but he's going to come. Now they come for you. Hey, the Mr. HM is done. Now you can come in. Then you find this gentleman in a very pale suit with a very big smile. Sometimes they are too serious. They're like, you're very welcome, sir. Good afternoon. How can I help you? I'm like, my name is Kayinda Usaamah. I'm a parent here, sir. I have a problem. My child is, they're like, oh, okay. I'll talk to the class teacher and see. Don't worry. Next time, don't get worried. The edification that they did makes you respect the guy. How about if the teacher came and like, you want to talk to the HM? The guy is there in the office. You go and meet him. You would go and you don't give any respect to the person. Maybe even the information they'll give you won't take it serious. So edification is key. Edify your leaders whenever you are forwarding people to them. Even also edify your downline. You can have a downline who's so good in something. Edify them in case you are sending someone to them. For example, you can have a new member, and this new member has something to learn, and you want to forward them to your certain leader. So what do? You can edify your downline. Whether you want to learn trade settings, I'm going to forward you to this great leader. He's a very good man. He has learned trading. He's making good money, and I respect him for that. He's the right person to take you through this topic. When this person comes and meet the leader, they will respect them and respect their time because of the education they do. So always give information on trainings and team events. So always inform. For example, next month here in Uganda and Kampala, we're having an event on 9th March, Coach Hotel, Kampala. Then in Fort Portal 8th, we also have another event on 8th March in Fort Portal City, led by leader Sarah Manyeraho. She's a leader from Fort Portal. So for those who are having people in Fort Portal, you can invite them. People who are in Kampala, also invite them for that Coach Hotel. So whenever there is an event, please communicate. Okay, handling conflicts. How do we handle conflicts in our teams? Simple. First of all, don't criticize in public. You know, whenever you're building a team somewhere, even if this team is for religious people, even if these people are for musicians, always there will be conflicts. How do you handle them? Never criticize your leaders. Never criticize people in public. Someone has failed to master the trading view, and then they come to you and they're like, but for you, why are you so slow? Why don't you pick things in public? Someone has done a mistake, don't criticize in public. Whenever you criticize someone in public, they would want to defend themselves, and it will crumble the relationship you have between the two of you. Actually, someone says, he gave us a technique in how to win friends and influence people. He said that when you are going to criticize, like when you are going to criticize someone, first do the sugar coating with a compliment. First, start with a compliment. For example, one of your leaders has done something terrible on the team. Maybe he has which scenario can I give? Okay, anything. Now, if someone has done something wrong and you need to criticize it, start with a compliment. Hey, leader, how are you? I need to talk to you. No, you're a big man. I respect you so much. You have done this business. Thank you so much for being resilient and being here with us. You have done it. And I really respect you so much. Thank you for teaching our team. You are doing a great job. We respect you so much. May God bless you, man. By the way, there is something I want us to talk about. Someone gave me a complaint that you're doing this, and this. You should stop it. It's not good. Since you're a very good man, you are helping us in these things. Don't want to see you in such angles. You know, there is a way that package of a criticism is so light and useful than when you just come and bombard someone with your criticism. And in public, it won't work. Be understanding. Understand your team. Some people are slow. Some people don't have money. However, you want people to add capital. Some people don't have money. They can't even get it. Even if they call the whole village, they won't get the money. $300. Even if they call a meeting of the whole family, they won't raise $1,000. Understand? Forgive easily. If your team has done something wrong, forgive. Treat your team like a family. Treat your team like a family. Indeed, it's a family. Imagine something which pays you money. Isn't that the best family? Treat your team with respect. Respect them. These people are mature. These people are investors. They came and invested in a business. So treat them with respect. Then lastly, recognition. Let's talk about recognition. Don't take all the credit. Never do that. You are the best in this. You are the best in this. You are the best in this. Please, you are the best. Don't take the credit. Recognize small steps of progress. Eh? Recognize small steps of progress. Someone has done a certain progress. Recognize it. Someone has become a V2. Please recognize them. For me, I'm a V4. Becoming a V2 is the easiest thing I can ever do. But someone knew this V2 is big rank, is a big rank, not easy to hit. Don't be the only star on the team. Don't. Recognize other people. This will give you peace. This will make your team grow very fast. Thank you so much for listening and watching my training. Thank you so much for attending. One of our goals next week, leaders, whoever who's coming in this training, make sure you come with someone. Make sure you come with someone. I want you to go in your team. Let's do some phone calls. We want to make sure that we raise numbers of people who are attending this training, because this training is very useful. This training is the reason why our teams are growing. This training is the reason why we're having the game changers, why we're having the diamonds group, why we're having the 90 days challenge group. This training, the people attending here. However, the numbers are very low. We need to increase them. Now, I'm going to give you a trick. Go in your team. Find out people who would want to learn how to build their teams in this coming bull run and they make crazy money. If you find them, do a plan so that you make sure that every 10 p.m. training, they're here with us. With that technique, you're going to grow the biggest team. Otherwise, thank you so much. Unless someone has a question, we proceed in a minute. Anyone with a question? Otherwise, thank you so much for attending. I'm seeing Leader Day was here. Everybody could just say, well, Francis Bande from DRC Congo, don't so? iPhone, Margaret K, Leader Noah Wanyara from Kenya, and Sechiremba Innocent D. Thank you so much. Have a great night. See you at the top.